Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Urtuk Desolation. Sorry there hasn't been very many videos for the last few days. I have been unwell and haven't been able to batch record or anything, so I'm just going to take it a bit quietly for the moment. And with the end of Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, a new series will be coming to the channel tomorrow. Today, there's going to be a slightly shorter video. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I wanted to get something out there. In the last episode, we got basically our asses handed to us. Not going to lie. We tried to take on the boss. I'd never fought this particular boss before, and he flattened us quite succinctly. So, we need to basically get ourselves packed back up. Okay, so he's returned. We're still really hurt. Most of our party's pretty bashed up. Forsaken prisoners have escaped. Forsaken prisoners escaped and have been dropped into various enemy factions. From now on, you might encounter these prisoners. They may join us if we win a battle. That's nice. Just make sure most of our party is healed up. One more turn. The boss is going to be a pain, not going to lie. We could take on the vampires. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what we're facing. A bunch of vampires. There's only one elite soldier. The rest we should be able to handle without too much issue. And it'll give us some XP and just sort of ease us back in. He's still injured, so we'll take him out. We'll replace him with... I'd forgotten we had all these guys. We have a lot of party members. Let's see. Who do we want to beat on first? There is an elite one right here that we probably want to smash before anybody else. So, let's think tactically about this. My plan is to use the knight, smash him into this, and then basically attack him with everything we've got. That sounds like a plan. A plan indeed. It may work, it may not work, but we see. I do love the new art styles, like the improved art styles for the factions. Slaughtered them. Okay. That's not great. I was hoping to get to here. He's got swift-footed, so he should be okay. Let's take him out. Good hit. I'm going to speed up time. Because I know roughly how this is going to go. You're going to get here. We'll put spear wall on you. You can get here. And we took him out with a crit hit. Fantastic. You're here. We'll put lifesteal on the berserker. And the enemies are going to react. That's unpleasant. The vampires is always a very brutal faction to deal with. They're probably going to kill off most survivors. Not a lot we can do about that. Continue to shield your ally, please. You can get there. We'll take him out. That is a lot of troops, unfortunately. So we will start to relocate, put some people into cover here. That's okay. You can get down to here. He's going after my knight. Yeah, a lot of the civilians are going to get terminated, unfortunately, I think. I don't like you being there where that ball is, so you can get up there. Well, it's not a ball, it's something horrific. Let's get here. You can stay there. Being poisoned is not great. Okay, that's really nasty. Okay. Could I push it all the way down here? I wonder. Let's play tic-tac-toe with the giant steel ball. You're going to get... I can't heal you, it's unfortunate. We can kill this guy off though. You're okay where you are. The hit you took is actually really nasty. I have to be careful with you. Get back up to high cover. Right. I can't do anything. Shield ally though. This guy needs to die. Right. Last stand is up, so we can throw it on the peasant to basically buy us a little bit of time. You can get some healing up. Right. You're going to get here and taunt, which is fantastic. We still can't get as close as we want to get because of the terrain. Right, Sentinel is activated. Fantastic. Yeah, I am getting really sick of that, so you're going to have that. We're going to smash that into you. You're going to run up there. I will heal the peasant, because we get bonus rewards. He's taunted, which is fine. You can run up here. Let me finish him off quickly. And we take him out. You okay? I'm going to use the knight as basically as bait. I want to actually kill the thing with its own ginormous metal ball of doom. I wanted to see if that works. Alas, I think that's going to happen instead. I wanted to kill it with its own ball. That's frustrating. We got greedy. We got some alcohol, got some blood. Okay. I don't think anyone's running around with Lightfoot anymore. No. I will grab it though, because Lightfoot is useful later on in maps. Okay. Right, close that up. Vampires needs... yeah. So we drank some of our blood. Which is unfortunate. We need to break through there and basically fight the boss, which is going to be fun. He leveled up. So... is there anything that I really want to give him? Doesn't look like it. Stalwart, perhaps. Can't be pushed or pulled. He already has it. He already has it. He's maxed out on all his mutators. He has it. Okay. Probably I will give it to him, just because be able to resist being pulled and grabbed and stuff is really useful for ranged units as well. So what do we want to give him? Increased damage more than anything else likely, and increases con. Let's see if we can beat the boss. Okay, my plan is really simple. I'm just going to try and rush down the bad guy, basically. I know it sounds a bit of a silly thing to do, but my plan is to basically gang up on him and just try and kill him, because if we can kill him in as quickly as possible, we win the battle. So let's just try that. If not, we'll see. Okay, it's the leader. Let's do this. I will throw that down on him. I will also try and help and deal with this guy as much as possible. Yeah, he's got poison resistance, that's fine. I'm going to try and flank him as much as possible. That's okay. Yeah, I don't like being that close to that guy, so I'm going to move there. Switching this guy out will cause me issues, but it will do me something. He's got poison on. I need to get Aegis on him. They're pushing up. Okay. This isn't going to work. Okay, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that we'd be able just to rush him down, but I don't think that's going to be the case now. And we can't exit the boss battle. This is actually really bad. I don't know how they expect you to beat this boss. Because from as far as I can tell, it's nigh on impossible to be able to beat him. Like, I don't know if I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. I don't understand how they expect you to be able to beat this boss. Because this is the thing I dislike about the swamp folk in this game. It's that they just have obscene amounts of regen. They're basically a hard counter to everything. They have taunt attacks, they have massive amounts of regen, they have massive amounts of debuffing. And it seems I can't think of any strategy that I have that would allow me to beat this boss as it is right now. Because there's no point trying to kill off his underlings, because there's so many of them and they're all elite troops. I honestly don't know how you are supposed to beat this boss. I'd really like someone in the comment sections to tell me how I'm supposed to try and beat this boss. As it stands right now, it seems that I done something wrong? I can't understand it myself how I am supposed to beat this boss. Because it seems ridiculous, like the amount of regeneration that he has in comparison to how much damage output I can put down is something that I can't even contemplate. Like I'm hitting him from all like all he's worth, like literally everything I have. I'm throwing down on this guy. And now he's taunted that guy, which my main damage dealer, so I'm not getting any damage out of him. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Because, like, he heals so much. Every time someone gets hurt, he heals. Can I be honest? I think they either need, like, look, see, he's just heal up his entire health bar. And it doesn't, my plan to just, like, my previous plan was to try and kill off the surrounding enemies, but they are spaced out in such a way that you cannot pick off his allies before he gets to you. And you can't rush him down. I don't know, like, am I under level? I really do not understand how they expect you to win this boss fight. It seems to me that this is just a fairly unbalanced boss fight where they either expect you to do a lot of grinding, like spending a lot of time getting your characters up. I don't understand. Like, it seems to me that this fight is just unbelievably unbalanced in the aspect that, yeah, I absorb mutation. Because you can't rush this guy down because of how the swamp faction works. Because if you try and rush him down, any of his allies near him that take damage basically heals him. And they also have Taunt. Let's not forget that they have Taunt, which actually takes away your ability to control your characters. I don't know, like, can someone, like, advise me how I'm supposed to beat this boss? Because it looks like right now, this looks literally just to be a boss designed to hard counter every single thing that you've planned as a player. I can't see an easy way to beat him. And all I'm doing is wasting precious resources that I don't have a lot of. I mean, I like the game. Don't get me wrong. I like Urtuk. I think it's a good game. I will state that I do not like the bosses. I really think that the bosses in this game, they don't spoil it, but I don't like this boss. Like, I have said previously in the previous video when we fought him, I think that they either need to get rid of the amount of elite troops that surround him, either reduce the amount or switch them out for normal swamp folk, because as it stands right now, he feels broken to me. He feels like a boss that is a deliberate hard counter to everything the player can think up of, who have come up with up until this point. Like, he has regeneration, which means that, like, you can't really you can't, like, just take chips off his health. He will regenerate. His allies have painful healing, so if they get hit, he heals, which means that you can't focus down his allies, because otherwise he just constantly heals up and he's a ton of damage. He has brutal cleave, which means that he can basically one-shot most of your troops that don't have armor. He has the ability to shrug off poison, bleed, all the status effect. He can't be pushed. He can't be taunted. He can't be, like, moved about the battlefield. So the only way that you can really overcome him is by, from what it looks like to me as a player, is killing off all his allies while making sure that he doesn't kill off any of your troops. Remember that he has about let's see, about like 8 supporting troops, all who are elite. You had to kill off all his allies, so he doesn't get any healing from them or any of the buffs. Then you have to focus him down. And I can't see that as being really feasible unless you're really lucky or have made particular builds. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know if my approach was wrong. Maybe this boss is one of those bosses where you just need a particular party build to beat him. But to me, this doesn't feel fun. I like a challenging game as much as the next person. I like Dark Souls. I like Stalker Cell of Chernobyl, which is a challenging game. This isn't challenging. This is just, at this point, it's just like frustrating because there's no, I won't say straightforward way to beat this boss, but there's no sort of clear tactical way in my mind to basically counter any of his stuff. This guy is basically one of those bosses where you need a gimmick to be able to beat him. You either need to have a special party build, or you need to have a certain party composition. Like maybe I'm supposed to go in to fight him with basically 2 berserkers and 2 knights, a healer, and something to basically taunt him so that he can't attack my damage dealers as they basically try and kill him as quickly as possible. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have picked up a particular party build. But if that's the case, that's really bad boss design. Forcing players to have particular party builds to beat bosses is not something I particularly like. And if that's not the case, then I think that the developers have just made a really unbalanced encounter. Maybe I'm too early to try and beat the boss. Maybe they should have basically a warning, which is like, if you are not high enough level to fight this boss, like you are maybe not be high enough level to fight this boss, maybe come back later, because otherwise I've wasted a ton of resources and time doing this. In the game, where in the game the enemies only get stronger. I don't know. As I said, I haven't played a lot of this game when the bosses were introduced, so this is like a relatively new experience for me. And I would like if some of the community or if the devs who if they watch this basically could advise me like how you approach this boss, because I have no idea, and I'd rather try and overcome this boss and get to the next level than basically call the let's play here and go and do something else, because I don't want to do this. This is not fun for me as the producer of this content to show my viewers me constantly not getting basically stipend by a choke point. It is not enjoyable for anyone. So if anyone has any suggestions, I've wasted like nearly 10 days just going around here, and like there's going to be the bounty hunters are going to turn up soon. The bounty hunters get worse as well. So I would like some advice. Like I would really like some advice about how I can go about maybe winning, or what I can do, or just something that I can do to basically give me an edge on this boss. Like some advice or suggestions would be good. Because as it stands right now, I don't think my party can beat him. So yeah. This is where I'm going to leave off for today, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Urtuk Desolation. I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.